Good evening. I'm Jamie Yuccas in Los Angeles. There is breaking news about the president's taxes. Tonight, the New York Times reports it has obtained tax return data for President Trump extending over 2 decades. The paper reports it shows, quote, chronic losses and years of tax avoidance. Late today, the president denied the report.
Totally fake news. No, actually, I paid tax. And you'll see that as soon as my tax returns. It's under audit. They've been under audit for a long time.
This news comes with just over a month until Election Day. Battle lines being drawn on Capitol Hill over President Trump's new Supreme Court nominee as well. Republicans are pushing for a swift confirmation for Judge Amy Coney Barrett. Joe Biden calls the GOP's election season effort, quote, an abuse of power. Today, the president again praised his conservative pick as Democrats make clear they want the president and Republicans who back him to pay the price for it at the polls. Nikole Killion is at the White House.
Outside the Supreme Court,
we are the pro-life generation.
Demonstrators rallied for and against nominee Amy Coney Barrett as President Trump expressed confidence in her eventual confirmation.
She's one of our nation's most brilliant legal minds, and I think she'll do very well. We're moving along very quickly. Tremendous unity in the Republican Party.
With the high court set to take up the Affordable Care Act soon after the election, the president tweeted, Obamacare will be replaced with a much better and far cheaper alternative if it is terminated in the Supreme Court. Former Vice President Joe Biden accused Mr. Trump of using Barrett's nomination to throw out the landmark legislation.
I'm focused on making sure the American people understand that they're being cut out of this process they're entitled to be part of. And the cutout is designed in order to take away the ACA and your health care in the midst of a pandemic.
Republican leaders say they intend to move forward with confirmation hearings now scheduled for mid-October.
We'll start on October the 12th, and more than half of the Supreme Court justices who've had hearings were done within 16 days or less.
Some Democrats are threatening to boycott the process or not meet with Barrett at all.
We will use every tool in the toolkit to slow things down.
CBS News has learned White House counsel Pat Cipollone will work in close coordination with Chief of Staff Mark Meadows to oversee Barrett's nomination. Meadows says they'll deliver information to senators Monday and could be on Capitol Hill as early as Tuesday. Jamie?
Well, we know a lot of attention will be on the Supreme Court this week, but all eyes will also be on the first general election debate this Tuesday. Nikole, in your mind, how do the candidate strategies differ?
Well, President Trump says he's preparing every day, and this weekend he told reporters he's not sure if he'll go on the attack. We know former Vice President Joe Biden began his formal debate preparations late last week. This debate, however, will look a lot different because of the pandemic. The candidates won't shake hands, and the audience will be limited to a small number of guests. Jamie?
Nikole, thank you. You can see the first presidential debate right here. CBS News coverage begins Tuesday at 9 Eastern, 8 Central.